It's not that everybody got worse with their money, but everything costs more, and the effort that we put in is rewarded less than it used to be. As y'all can see, we just hit the gymnasium. The lights is out. We got the big G right here in the M car. We're gonna have a little video of this over the weekend, so if you want to see this, let me know in the comments. Let me know if y'all excited to see it. M35i, you know, I be talking a lot about these new cars, but you know, I mean, we gotta switch sides. But yeah, y'all, tonight we got a POV with a TSX. Y'all see it's dirty. It's been snowing. It's horrible. It's yuck. Everything is cold. Right now it's literally just like below 7. I got the heat blazing in here. But yeah, y'all, I feel like this is just a common topic where things are just so expensive and the work that you put in is just not valued the same as it used to be. Like, it's just hard. It's hard. But let's get this POV on the road. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Zeke Book, where we talk about cars, a little bit of life, but mainly cars. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel to keep up with more information. Y'all see we got new additions. Yo, hello.
Hello.
All right, let's head out.
Okay.
Haha. Yeah, guys, prices are astronomical. Prices are astronomical. Why are eggs so expensive? I talk a lot about used cars, and the price for these used cars are just, it's raised significantly. If you compare these prices to pre-COVID, I mean, it's literally just like night and day, and you can't even argue that. And why have these prices jump so much? That's up for debate. Some people have different reasons. Oof. Thank you for that call out, because I literally did not see it. I be focusing on these videos too much. Thank you. I didn't even notice that.
You're welcome.
So make sure y'all get a guide person to show you potholes, man, because even the roads are horrible. Anybody that's older, were the roads that bad back in the day? I mean, everybody talks about how good things were back in the day. I need to know if the roads were good. A lot of people in my comments talk about those deals where it was just used beater cars for like $2,000. Bro, that don't exist no more, yo. These same cars are 4, 5, 6. I mean, you talk about a haircut, man. I feel like a haircut is such a sensitive topic, because you got the barbers that justify like $100 haircuts, $80 haircuts. And you got people like me. I mean, bro, I honestly cut my own hair. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, because to justify a haircut, like, that's 60 bucks, and to fill up my tank costs $40. And I would rather just put that money into something that I enjoy. Like, I enjoy driving more than I enjoy somebody cutting my hair. It's easier for me to justify a tank of gas versus a haircut. So I just taught myself how to cut my hair during COVID when I had no choice but to learn. Oh, they're racing. Did you win?
Of course I did. I slowed down. I'm not flooring the whole way, but yeah.
There we go. Did you see who it was?
It looked like a dad.
That's funny as hell. You're collecting lore already.
You get it on video?
Of course, I'm recording.
Okay. I wasn't sure if he was gonna race with me, so I saw like he was keeping up. I was like, wait, let me just floor the car.
Oh, that's cool. All right, I'm going back to talking on the video now. Oh, we got a E something over there. Yeah, these people driving mad fast. It's too cold for this. Prices have rose so much, but yet the wages stay constant. And I feel like it's kind of crazy how like that just happens. And I know it's like the obvious thing where it's like, oh, in masses, like, we can make a difference. Like, obviously, if everybody in America, every working class person that was fed up with this lifestyle, with how the economy has come to where you hear stories of people that were postmen, people that were these regular essential workers that are so like important to the economy, were able to live a life that was worth the work that they were putting in. Now to do those same jobs, to afford the things that they used to be able to afford, bro, you gotta work something on the side, man. I mean, bro, you cannot be a postal worker now and buy a crib and do all that stuff now. Like, I know people be saying that post people make money. I mean, all this stuff is public information. They make on average, I think, like 60,000, and with overtime they can get there. But that's like, that's crazy that you have to do overtime to live. Like, y'all don't think that's crazy that we got to the point where overtime is normalized? Like, there's people that will defend that and be like, oh, you just don't want to work. I mean, bro, the people that are making the money that don't have to do overtime aren't putting in those hours that you are. Like, it's got to the point where people are brainwashed that more work equals like more earned. But I don't know. I always had this thought that the people above us, like the ones that don't have to worry about these things, the people that don't have to worry about things getting expensive, that your effort is not valued, like they're not putting in that work, they're not doing all this overtime, like, but the little man has to do it. It's justified for the little man to suffer. I don't know. I'll never scratch that thought. I'll never scratch that feeling. I feel like it's just not fair. And there's a difference between like just not being treated how you should be and, you know what I mean, like begging for handouts. And I'm not saying that you should not work, but I just feel like the regular 40-hour week should be enough. Like, if you want more, then obviously you do your overtime and stuff, but that shouldn't be a norm. That shouldn't be something you have to do to survive. Come on, dude, get in front of me. But that's unfortunately what the world has come to, you know? Like, that is the norm. Companies aren't paying what they should because they don't have to, because there's nobody being a leader. There's nobody setting the trend. Everybody is doing the same thing. All these companies are just for profit. They don't care about the little man. So we're just gonna completely get screwed over, and I don't think it's ever gonna change. Like, will there ever be a point where we get back to where you can work one job and comfortably afford a life? So you don't have to have a roommate. You don't have to depend on your spouse's salary to combine and live an enjoyable life. Like, will we ever get to that point again where the average worker, these essential people that do the regular jobs, man, don't have to kill themselves to make ends meet? I'm so distracted. There's so much going on. I don't even know if I'm gonna leave most of this stuff in the video. I guess I'll leave it because this is just my life, I guess. Like, my whole channel is just Ziggy Wick. This is who I am, guys. I'm a very spontaneous, on the fly person. Like, I feel like I made these videos and I've started to become like more professional, because as time goes on and I age, like, I want to express myself in a more like professional way. And it's funny because I look at these videos online and I see like Kai Cenat reading and stuff, and I feel like that's extreme, but I understand where he's coming from. Like, making these videos, I want to get to the point where I can make a video and I don't have to do any cuts. There's no filler words to cut out. Like, I just want to sound good, and that's the best part of your daily videos. Every single day is an opportunity for me to better my vocabulary, say a new word, stutter less, think more, have proper pauses in my videos, pronounce my words better. And I have to edit at the end of the day, so I get to listen back and be like, ew, why did I say that? You know what I mean? And I know I strayed off topic, but that's just, it's, as a young person coming into this life, it sucks that this is what we get. You know what I mean? I feel like there's nothing to work with, and obviously people gonna make money regardless. Like, there's a side of me that's like, damn, like, is it even worth it? And not even on you know, ending it, that's bad, don't do that, you know what I mean? That's not what I'm talking about. But it's like, damn, it's so disappointing to know you have to do all of this stuff just to make it. And by making it, I mean just having the basic necessities. Like, bro, my goal shouldn't be that I have to work to, you know what I mean, help out my mom. Like, and I want to be able to set her up so she good. Like, we shouldn't have to do that. The Social Security that they worked years and funded should be able to take care of them despite the economy. Like, it should be able to cover the costs to survive. Like, you can't survive off Social Security alone in America. That's why a lot of people build houses and they go back home. They go to the Caribbean. Yeah, all my people that are in the Caribbean, you know, people come to America and they build their houses and they go home for retirement because the money, bro, you can't afford to live in America off USD if you're just getting Social Security. Brother, you gotta have investments on the side. You gotta do this, and obviously that is a smart thing to do. You should be doing all these extra things to have, you know what I mean, multiple sources of income. But you shouldn't need to do it. That's my point. We're in the quote-unquote best country in the world, and you have to do all these things just to afford a basic life. Like, I'm not even talking about high-rise penthouses. I'm talking about just surviving, just not to be homeless. You got to do this extra stuff, bro. Basic apartments are almost $2,000, and if you get something that's reasonable for like $1,000 or something, man, you damn near in the shack. You might get shot or something. It's in the worst area. You know what I mean? I feel like times are just, it's just crazy. I don't even know how else to put it. If you're watching this, you understand what I'm talking about, bro. And I don't know, maybe it's just, you gotta be able to adapt. Those times were nice, but everything is only for a time, and then you gotta adapt. Only the strong-minded will survive. You can either sit around and complain about how things used to be and how they're not anymore, or you find a way to win, because it's really just, you swim or you drown. That's what it comes down to. And regardless of how I feel right now, because obviously I hate how things are in this country, I feel like the money is highly mismanaged. The hardest workers get the bottom of the barrel, and that's just the reality of it. I mean, people can argue all they want, but that's just what it is. You look at how things are. You know, the people that control all the wealth aren't necessarily doing the dirty work that keeps the economy running. You know, I just feel like people should be properly compensated. I don't even care about donating, well, all this stuff. I just feel like for the job that people are doing, it should be properly compensated in order to survive in the economy. And I do not think that's too much to ask for, being that the people that can't survive are the ones that are keeping the economy floating on their back, you know. But in reality, guys, it won't change. It will never change, because that's just how it's set up to run. We're in a capitalist country, so can't complain when capitalist things are happening in a capitalist country. You know what I mean? You just gotta have multiple sources of income, guys. Be smart. Do not make impulsive decisions that could dig you in a hole, because now more than ever, it's gonna be harder to dig yourself out that hole unless you have external help, unless you have people that can help you stay afloat. If you're living with mom and dad, you don't gotta worry about rent, then you can take more risks. And if you are living with mom and dad and you aren't paying rent, you better be taking risks. You better be doing things to improve yourself that you would not be able to do if you were on your own, depending on your own income to survive. Because you're in a position where you could lose it all and start fresh. And yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. But why would you not take the risk now versus when you can't? Do not live a life of I wish I did, guys. You know, I'm not some successful guru, but I know one thing, man. You gotta take risks while you can, because we're all gonna die eventually. So live life to the fullest. I think we'll go ahead and wrap this video up right now, because we're just gonna vibe out, go home, take a hot shower, edit this video, vibe out. I know this is a kind of a weird video. I didn't really stick to the topic all the way, but it is what it is, man. On Ziggywick, we do what we want to do. We just here for a good time, not a long time. We vibing now. If y'all haven't been traveling, I have not had a travel rant in a while, and I know y'all probably thinking, oh, Josh don't be traveling that much. I be traveling. I be traveling, but y'all, we had this crazy weather. Y'all know I work at the airport, so time off is limited right now. I gotta be at the airport doing the dirty work, slaving, breaking my back, getting them flights out. You already know what's up, man. Keeping the travel industry on my back. So keep me in your prayers. Make sure you travel and buy TSX. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, bro. I think 95% of y'all not subscribed. What are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, man. Come back for more videos. You already know what's up, man. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, guys. Be safe out there in these icy conditions. Until the next video, peace.